Hey everyone, welcome back to Brew and Boost, your daily shot of news and real world English. I'm Emily.
And I'm Jake, and today we're hopping on board a story that stretches from coast to coast, literally.
That's right. Two of the biggest rail companies in the US are planning a historic merger, and it's bringing back some serious old school vibes.
But before we dive in, I've got a quiz for you, Emily, and for everyone listening.
Hit me.
All right, quiz time. Which of these is not a major freight railroad in the US? A. Union Pacific, B. Norfolk Southern, or C. Deutsche Bahn?
I'm going to go with C. Deutsche Bahn. Sounds a little too European?
Interesting guess. And hey, if you're not sure, just listen closely. You might catch a clue in today's dialogue and lesson.
Love it. Let's get into it. Here's Maya and Alex. Did you hear Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are trying to join forces?
Yeah, they want to build a coast-to-coast railway. Sounds like a blast from the past.
Totally. But it could get derailed by regulators if it kills competition.
True, and freight customers are already raising red flags over potential price hikes.
I mean, it makes sense. A $200 billion merger isn't something you can just greenlight overnight.
Right, and the Surface Transportation Board isn't known for moving quickly.
If it goes through, it might change how goods move across the country.
Either way, it's a major power play in the shipping world.
All right, time to slow the train down and unpack today's dialogue, line by line.
Yeah, let's get into it. We'll explain every sentence so nothing goes off the rails.
First up, Maya says, "Did you hear Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are trying to join forces?"
Join forces is our first key expression. It means two groups are teaming up or combining efforts.
It's often used in both business and casual talk, like we joined forces with another clinic to open a bigger location.
Also, Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are two of the biggest freight railroads in the US, so this is a huge deal. Then Alex replies, "Yeah, they want to build a coast-to-coast railway. Sounds like a blast from the past."
Blast from the past is our second expression. It means something that feels old school or nostalgic.
The idea of a coast-to-coast railway definitely brings back Gilded Age vibes. Think 1800s railroad barons and cross-country trade.
And coast to coast literally means from the East Coast to the West Coast of the US. Then Maya says totally, but it could get derailed by regulators if it kills competition.
Let's look at derailed, our third key phrase. Originally, it means a train goes off the track.
But in conversation, it means something gets interrupted or blocked, like her vacation plans got derailed by a hurricane.
And here, Maya's saying regulators might stop the merger because it could hurt competition between rail companies. Next, Alex says true, and freight customers are already raising red flags over potential price hikes.
Raising red flags is another great idiom, our fourth key expression. It means people are warning or showing concern.
And price hikes just means prices going up. So customers are worried that fewer competitors could mean higher shipping costs.
Then Maya adds, I mean, it makes sense. A $200 billion merger isn't something you can just greenlight overnight.
Greenlight is our fifth key phrase. To greenlight something means to give it official approval to start.
Like in film production, the studio greenlit the new Marvel movie.
Also, Maya's pointing out that a deal this big takes time. And yeah, $200 billion is massive. Then Alex says, right, and the Surface Transportation Board isn't known for moving quickly.
This one's useful for background knowledge. The Surface Transportation Board, often called the STB, is a U.S. federal agency.
They regulate railroads and must approve big mergers like this one. And yes, they're famously slow. One merger took 17 months.
Maya follows up with, if it goes through, it might change how goods move across the country.
If it goes through means if the deal is approved and actually happens.
And goods here just means products, things that are shipped like cars, grain, or packages. It's talking about big economic impact.
And Alex wraps it up with, either way, it's a major power play in the shipping world.
Either way is a great conversational pattern. It means no matter what happens, this is still important.
And a power play means a strategic move to gain more control. Rail companies are clearly trying to dominate the shipping market.
That's the full ride through the dialogue. Hopefully, everything's a little clearer now.
Let's listen to the conversation one more time. This time, just let the expressions and flow sink in.
Did you hear Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern are trying to join forces?
Yeah, they want to build a coast-to-coast railway. Sounds like a blast from the past.
Totally. But it could get derailed by regulators if it kills competition.
True. And freight customers are already raising red flags over potential price hikes.
I mean, it makes sense. A $200 billion merger isn't something you can just greenlight overnight.
Right. And the Surface Transportation Board isn't known for moving quickly.
If it goes through, it might change how goods move across the country.
Either way, it's a major power play in the shipping world.
Expression Spotlight. It's time for Expression Spotlight, where we go deep into today's 5 key expressions so you can not just understand them, but use them naturally.
Yep, we're giving you real context, origin insights, and usage tips that textbooks just don't cover. Let's start with join forces.
This expression originally comes from military language, literally when 2 armies would unite to fight a common enemy.
Today, it's used in any situation where 2 people or groups collaborate to achieve a shared goal.
One thing to note, it always implies a formal or purposeful alliance, not just casual help.
For example, the 2 schools joined forces to improve science education. Sounds serious. You wouldn't say, I joined forces with my friend to pick a movie. That's too casual.
So use this when there's shared strategy, not just shared fun. Next, we've got a blast from the past.
It sounds fun, and it usually is. This phrase became popular in the 1960s and 70s, especially in radio shows introducing old music.
Blast here refers to a sudden strong experience, like a blast of air or sound. So a blast from the past means something that suddenly reminds you of a past time, usually in a nostalgic way.
Things to keep in mind. It's often light, emotional, or amusing.
For example, you'd say, wow, that outfit is a blast from the past, not when talking about something serious like old trauma. Tone matters.
Derailed is next, and this one comes directly from train vocabulary.
To derail a train means it comes off the track, often violently. That physical image helps explain its metaphorical meaning, to interrupt or throw something off course.
In real life, you can derail a conversation, a meeting, even someone's career.
Be careful, though. Derail often implies a major or damaging disruption, not just a small change.
So, my nap was derailed by a phone call. Sounds a bit dramatic unless you're being playful.
Let's move on to raise red flags.
This phrase has roots in real-life warning systems, like flags used in the military or on beaches to signal danger.
A red flag means stop and pay attention. Something might be wrong. It's now used to describe any situation that triggers concern.
And yes, it's very popular in dating slang, but it works in business, medicine, or even tech.
Tip: it's often used in plural. There were a lot of red flags, but a red flag is fine too.
Also, saying someone ignored the red flags implies they should have known better. That adds emotional weight.
And finally, green light.
This comes from the traffic light system. Green means go. In Hollywood, it specifically refers to when a film project gets official approval to start.
Now it's used in any industry. We got the green light means we've been approved and can move forward.
It's usually used in business, government, or official projects, not for casual plans.
For example, our team greenlit the new marketing budget sounds perfect. But my friend greenlit dinner plans would sound odd.
Also, green light is often used in passive form. The project was greenlit last week.
So those are your 5 power phrases today, with all the behind-the-scenes context.
Use them right, and you'll sound sharp, natural, and maybe even a little unstoppable.
All right, that brings us to the end of today's ride.
But before we go, let's circle back to that quiz I asked earlier.
Right, you asked, which of these is not a major freight railroad in the U.S.?
And the answer is C, Deutsche Bahn. It's Germany's national railway company, definitely not operating across the U.S.
Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, on the other hand, are both giants in the American freight world and the stars of today's story.
If you got it right, nice work. If not, no worries. You'll remember it next time.
That's what Brew and Boost is all about, getting a little sharper every day.
We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new story and 5 more phrases to boost your English.
Until then, keep your ears open and your English brewing.